everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show y'all my chicken soup recipe. You can use this recipe to make chicken noodle soup, chicken vegetable soup. You can do it another way and do tomatoes. I have a whole chicken, bell pepper and onion. I have some chicken base season. I do like to use better than bouillon, but I don't have any more right now. And I have that, black pepper, salt, onion powder, and I have garlic powder. I'm out of that garlic salt that I love. This won't even show up. Garlic powder. I also have some mixed vegetables that I'm going to add. CJ did not want chicken noodle soup. CJ actually is very sick right now. We went to the doctor yesterday and they said that he had the flu. So I stayed home with him today to to take care of him, and I'm making him some soup. The first thing that I'm going to do is chop up my vegetables. I'm just chopping up a onion and a bell pepper because what I'm doing is gonna make it in my pressure cooker, of course. You can also make this on the stove just by like boiling the chicken until it falls off the bone. But I got a pressure cooker, so I'm using pressure cooker because I like to work smart, not hard. And so I'm taking the onion, I'm just gonna dice that up, and then I'm gonna take pepper and dice that up. And tip, if you want for your onions to not make you cry, for one, those like white onions, no matter what I do, make me cry. I like to get like a yellow onion, onion that looks like this, because they don't make me cry unless I have a knife that's not sharp. So, and I learned that in, I went to culinary school. I learned that in culinary school that if you have a knife, like your knife need to be very sharp. If your knife is sharp, then it does not make your eyes water. But I find with those white onions, no matter what I do, it makes me cry. So I'm dicing up, the light, about that much. Not a whole lot, but the onion is really just to flavor for the chicken. I mean, it's gonna be in the soup, but it's not really like for the soup. And my trash can is right over here. That's why I'm dumping stuff to the side. And you really just need not even a whole half of a bell pepper. And I'm making a lot because I got a whole chicken. So I'm making a whole lot of it. And I really just, this is just really flavor to cook the chicken in. And about that much onion, not a whole lot. And you can like roughly chop these onions because they're cooking with the chicken. So I got my pressure cooker pot, and I'm just taking these and I'm just gonna put it in the pot. And then if you were cooking on the stove, I would do the same thing. Just the cook time would be longer. The process would be longer. And, that's all. I wouldn't change nothing, just the time frame of cooking it. And I don't know if you guys ever noticed this, but this is a whole chicken. Hopefully you can see it. And you see it only costs $3.74. Now, I was finna get some thighs. Because chicken thigh, like I like to use dark meat when I'm making my chicken soup. Because it's just better, like white meat get tough. But I was about to get some chicken thighs and they cost the same amount as a whole chicken. Okay. And so I'm gonna take this chicken out of this bag and wash it. And I'll be right back. And yes, I washed my chicken. Sorry, I washed my chicken. Okay, so I've washed my chicken. And it's a nice sized bird. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try to cut this bird in half because it's going to be easier for me when it gets done to just, since I got it cut in half to, you know, pull it apart and stuff. Even though with this pressure cooker, it's going to make it, it's basically going to make stuff fall out the bone, but I like it to be in half so it can evenly cook. Oh, it's so cold. I have to find where the breastbone is so that I can cut along it in order to cut that part. There you go. Just open old girl up, and now I'm finna season it. I'm gonna take some pepper, and you see I use the same cutting board, but the key is when you're using the same cutting board, do not do this first and then do your vegetables. You need to do, and that was some garlic powder. You need to do your vegetables first, then do this because you don't want to cross-contaminate. I have more than one cutting board, but this is my favorite cutting board. And then when you get done with this one, you need to clean it and bleach it down. Salt. And I'm going to take this bad boy and I'm going to put it breast side down. And then take the pot and I'm proceed to season the other side. And so I'm also going to, and see on the front of this label, it shows you, this is the chicken broth based seasoning. It shows you that 2 teaspoons of this stuff is equal to 1 cup of broth. But of course, y'all know I don't measure that out. And this, I got seasoning everywhere because it's like chunks. It's not supposed to be chunks, but it is. But hey, you ain't cooking if it ain't messy. Do as I say, not as I'm actually doing. Do as the recipe say, not as I'm actually doing. But that should be enough. God, I'm have to clean up. And then I'm gonna put enough water to cover this, and then put it in the pressure cooker. Okay, I'm back. So it's been 30 minutes, and yeah, I moved the pressure cooker over here. But this chicken is like, literally, it just fell into 2 pieces. I know I cut it, but I didn't cut the back part of it. I'm gonna work one piece at a time. But look at it. That's how that's how cooked it is in that pressure cooker. And I let my sister see the pressure cooker. I don't know what she did wrong, but she was saying that her stuff wasn't falling apart and mine. Maybe she didn't put enough water in it or something. I don't know. Boy, here, take this and eat off of it. I can't cook nothing without him trying to eat. One thing he don't lose when he's sick is his appetite. If he loses his appetite, I know he's superly sick. Okay. So now that that's done, you're gonna take your mixed vegetables, and really, I don't have mixed vegetables like I should have. I got like peas and carrots and corn. I forgot to buy a can of mixed vegetables when I was at the store earlier. But at this point, you can either put your noodles in if you're just making a chicken noodle soup. If you wanted to, you can actually turn this soup into like a tomato base, which that's a good one that I like. And you can put stewed tomatoes in there and diced tomatoes and stuff. And so what I do at this point is, and then even, let's say, you can use this same base to actually, you can make a creamy soup and put cream of chicken or something like that in it. So I've utilized this same base of making soup the same way to make several different types of soups off of it. And I'll just leave a list of different things that you can do. I'll try to leave a list of different things that you can do below. But you can make it just a clear broth base, creamy base, tomato base. And it's all stemmed from you just boiling up your chicken and then adding ingredients. And so now I'm going to turn this back on and I'm putting it in for about 10 minutes and my soup will be done. And here's what the soup looks like when I'm not done. Thank you guys so much for watching.